Hello, so welcome to another video. So for today, I'll be teaching you guys how to build the advanced blog writer, which is an agent that can write blogs based on a user's topic of interest and details about the user's brand. So before I do give a quick overview on the workflow that this agent will follow, if you do want to download a Notion and PDF version of this tutorial, I did link that down below in the description box. Also, if you're not yet familiar with Airops, which is the platform I use in building my AI-powered apps, I also linked down one of their introduction videos in the description box for you to check out. So, quick overview of the workflow that this agent will follow. First, the user will send some inputs about their brand, so brand name, industry, etc. Next, the user will send what topic the blog should be about. The writer will then take that topic and then run a Google search to find relevant sources around the topic. After that, the writer will visit the links of the sources that it found in order to get more context about the topic, and then it will write a blog about it and generate a blog cover image. So that's essentially the workflow that the agent will follow. This isn't a tutorial where I will be building this from scratch, and there are a couple of tools or apps that you need to build in order to build the advanced blog writer. So the three tools or apps that we need to build prior to this one is a Google search app, a web scrape app, and an image generation app. I will include the tutorial for the image generation app in this video, so no need to worry about that. But for the Google search app and the web scrape app, I would recommend that you check my previous video where I built a Twitter thread writer, because the format of the blog writer is really similar to the Twitter thread writer, and we're actually just adding an image generation tool. So in building this blog writer, I'll actually just be duplicating the Twitter thread writer that we built last time, and then adding and modifying some things in order for it to write a blog. So yeah, that's just a quick overview and introduction on what we'll be building today. So let's get right into the tutorial. So before we do get into building our agent, let's first build our image generation app, which will be a workflow. So let's just name this image gen. So we'll be adding an input, which is the image description. So the idea here is that this app will take in a description of the image and then generate an image using AI from that description. So the first and only step for this one is an AI step, which is image generation. Let's configure that. Let's select version 1. I want the cover to be a 16:9 ratio. And then the prompt for this, which is what we want to visualize, is going to be the input that we set a while ago, which is image description. So save changes, save draft. Let's make this a painting. Save draft. And then publish app so we can add it to our agent. Yep. So just quick, now we're gonna exit. And so we have our Twitter thread writer here from last time. Now we want to duplicate that. Let's name this advanced blog writer. Let's just get a pencil. Yes. Duplicate that. Now, if we actually look at how it looks, this is based on the Twitter thread writer. It already has variables, which I'll discuss in a bit. We have our Google search app here and our web scrape app here. So I actually teach or show how these two are built in the Twitter thread writer video. So I'll also link that down below in the description box. So first, before I add the image generation app, let's discuss some things here. So I added these variables where the user can inform the agent about their brand name, their industry, the offering of the brand, their target audience description, and keywords related to the brand, just so that the agent has a bit of information about the brand, so that the way that the blog is written is more aligned with the user's brand. So since the Google Search app and Web Scrape app is already available here, so the Google Search app is the app that will run a Google search about the user's topic of interest. And then the Web Scrape app is the app that will go into the links that were found in the Google search and look at its contents. So now that those two apps have already been connected to the agent, now we just need to add our image generation app. So we go to Utility, select App, let's just position it here, Configure, and then the app we want to select is we named it Image Gen. So this tool is useful for generating images. Save changes. Okay, so now the last thing we're gonna do is we're going to configure the agent's system prompt, because currently this prompt is customized to write a Twitter thread, which we don't want. We want it to write a blog. So this system prompt is actually based on the prompt that Airops used in their tweet thread chat assistant, which they built in their YouTube channel. So I just referred to that and then modified and added some things here. So this is the system prompt that I'll be using. Next, we will need to edit the opening remarks. Okay. So just a simple statement. Hello, give me some details about your brand and let me write a blog article and generate a cover image for you. So let's save changes. Save draft. Now let's try to test it. So let's say the brand name is Digital Creator products about AI. Target audience description will be Generation Z. Okay, let's write a blog about Atlanta AI's new version of Atlas. So this is actually the same prompt that I used in the Twitter thread writer. So let's just see what it comes up with for this one. Okay, I think there's an error. I think it forgot to put the link to the cover image. Let me just remind them. Please give me the cover image for the blog as well. Yep, so there you go. So if we actually publish this app and then run it from our workspace, this is how it's going to look. This is the test run that we did a while ago. So this actually gets saved, which is great, which is also what I like about it, because it doesn't get erased when we do a new chat. So yeah, that's pretty much how you build the advanced blog writer. Again, similar to the Twitter thread writer, it is definitely more complex than the previous workflows or agents that I've built. But although it's getting more challenging, more complex, it's also getting more fun building these. But please do let me know if you do have any questions. You can comment down or send me a DM on Instagram. Again, if you want a downloadable reference for this tutorial, you can always download the Notion and PDF version of this tutorial, which I link down below. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a fun time building.